Now, Chris, this is your only YouTube channel, right?
This is my only one. Yep.
And you've lasted for almost 4 years, right? Since '06.
Yep, but I don't think I made videos back then in '06.
Okay, because that's when. Okay, because I see maybe like 2 or 3 years. How long you been making videos? About 2, 3 years?
Since actually my first video was February 13th of 2008. So I actually, yeah, I didn't make videos until 2008.
Okay.
That's when I started. Then my second video was in March.
Right. Okay. Well, the reason I asked that for 2 reasons. One, you know, because a lot of people get their pages deleted or hacked into and stuff like that, and also it looks like you got a lot of imposters out there, man.
I do. There was actually one that he was leaving bad comments.
Yeah.
Like he was responding to my subs, you know, cursing them out and saying bad things, and that wasn't me. So because a subscriber actually came on my channel and was, you know, flaming me, and I was like, what? So I went and checked out the page and I said, oh, that's not me. So I just made a little bulletin to let my subs know that wasn't me.
Right.
Because they actually went on my machinima post, one of my machinima games, and they were talking to the subs like they were me.
Okay.
So
he's got to get a life doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now with
that's crazy.
Now with your my player, Chris, with your point guard, you wear the number 27, and also when they say your name, they say Smoove. For the people that don't know, tell us why you wear number 27 and how do you get them to say Smoove?
So number 27 is actually really simple. Also, I just wanted to get a number that, you know, no one else really used. I didn't want to have 23 like Michael Jordan. Yeah, I didn't want to have anybody else's numbers. So I just used the day I was born, 27. Simple as that. Real simple. There's a list of nicknames on the game, and the nickname, it will replace one of your names that isn't in their system. So, you know, they have Chris, because, you know, there's Chris Paul and there's all these Chris's. So they say Chris, but the last name Smoove, they don't have that in the list. But the nickname Smoove, they do. So if I set my nickname to Smoove, they say Chris and they replace the last name with Smoove. So it's basically like they're saying Chris Smoove.
Right.
So that's basically how it happens.
Now they're not saying Smoove with a V, but
they're saying Smoove with a T.
Right. Okay.
But it does sound like they're saying Chris Smoove, right?
Now that was smooth to do that.
Yeah.
You know? Now,
yeah.
Ironically, Chris, we were just talking about your icon in the picture and everything, and your face is on that picture. You know, it's not like you didn't put a 2K emblem or nothing like that. But there's this big it's not a question mark. You know, it's your picture. You know what I'm saying? And you're the mystery man. You know, and people ask all the time, like, why doesn't he show his face? And I've actually seen a video of you a while back when you were explaining something. You were like on the bed, and I'm not gonna get into what you were saying. I think you know what I'm talking about. But is that that one? And you took that down. To all your fans out there, man, your fans and your future fans, why don't you show your face, man?
That is hilarious, and that's actually true. A lot of people, when I first started off, I had 2 videos. I had one, I think it was like on July 4th or something. Yeah. I was displaying the auto-tune skills. So I had a video up that night, and then there was some story in the news about some college kids that were accused of raping some girl. It was like, you know, 3 or 4 of them got accused of raping this girl, and she basically lied about it and admitted to it. So I basically just talked about it in a video on camera, and, you know, I was just being funny and saying some funny things. And so I think it's funny that, because until that point, people thought that I was fat. They thought that I was like obese or something. And then when those videos came out, they were like, wait a second, he's not fat. I thought he was a fat nerd that never does it. And so those videos, I was actually planning on doing something like that on camera, you know, every time I got 1,000 subs.
Right.
But hey, those subs started multiplying, and it was like, hey, you know, one week is 1,000, the next week is 2,000. So, you know, if I would have made one of those kinds of videos every 1,000 subs, I would have embarrassed myself about 56 times now.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
So I don't know. My videos aren't really about me in real life. Yeah. So that's why I don't make those kind of videos. I just videos of me gaming. But actually, I don't have it yet, but I might get a HD camera.
Okay.
And I might film myself playing. Like, so you can, instead of hearing my reactions, you can actually see them at the same time. Like, I would put it, at the top right in a little box or something, so that you could actually see me as I'm gaming. So that might be something that I do in the future.
There you go. That's good.
Yeah, that's going to be crazy, right? If I do that, that's going to be crazy.
Yeah. Now, another thing too, Chris, people, obviously respect you and everything else, and they like your gaming skills and stuff like that. But, I know you probably get this question a lot. People, want to know, how are you so successful? What makes you, not only get so many subscribers and views, but also the longevity that you had. I mean, you haven't, because some people come in and then they stop making videos because they don't get enough views. And, I mean, you stuck it out. You know what I'm saying? Even from the beginning. I mean, if you look at your first video, I think your first video, I think you made like Ben Wallace doing something in a video or something like that. I seen. And your progression, man, that you had from then till now, is remarkable. For all the upcoming YouTubers out there that aspire to be like you, like I've said always, you can't be anybody else. There's only one Chris Smoove out here, guys. So you have to be your own self. But to be close to you or be their own person, but to be and following your footsteps. What advice do you have to the young YouTubers out there?
You just got to stick with it, because when I started off, I wasn't really thinking about blowing up. Like I said, I just wanted to have the highlights. But then when I got the HD capture card, it was just a change, because now all of a sudden I'm going to be making a lot of videos because the quality is there. That's basically what it's all about. It's about the quality. When you get your quality correct, then you can start really getting the subscribers. And you just need to be yourself and be original. Because when I started doing, what I do, no one at that time in sports gaming was doing that kind of thing. And so that's why I think people were watching it, because that was something that wasn't already on YouTube. It was something totally different. And I listen to my subscribers. Because that people think that I don't read the comments and everything. I might not be able to respond back to all the messages and everything, but I definitely get to read them. And I just took their advice. When I had criticism videos, people would say, get to the point faster. You don't need to be, talking about blah, blah, blah. Just get right to the point, make the video shorter, etc. Then some people said, you sound like you're monotone, like you're not interested. So then I worked on that. And so you can actually see that. You can see the improvement. Like, if you see some of my older videos compared to now, they are terrible. The commentary is terrible on it. And it just improved so much. My editing skills improved. Everything improved because it was just practice, and it was listening to the subs. And I still listen to them today. So that's just what it's all about. It's just about sticking in there, being original. Because, like, I see a lot of people that are trying to, like, imitate other commentators. They might even try to imitate me a little bit, but people don't want to watch that. They want to watch somebody new, something new.
Right.
So, just what you got to do.
Yeah. You make some good points.
Make quality videos.
Yes, sir. You make some good points there. And what's so funny, Chris, as far as the YouTube world is concerned, is you're the gift and the curse. And what I mean by that is you're a gift because you have so much good content and quality videos and stuff out there. But you're also a curse because, like you said before, you didn't have anybody inspire you. So what happened was you were starting from scratch and you did your thing and you moved your way up. But see, a guy that's just starting on YouTube, the reason you're a curse, Chris, is because they look at you and they say 56,000 subscribers. So they say, oh, well, let me just make some YouTube videos and in 2 weeks I'll have 56,000 subscribers. So what's your advice to them as far as being patient and stuff like that?
That's why, as far as the whole 2K gaming goes, and just the basketball community with gaming live, it doesn't matter. That's why I want to go ahead and do some dual commentaries, and so people can get to know you.
Yeah.
And if you make quality videos, people will subscribe to you. It's that simple. Mm-hmm. If you're original, you make quality videos, they're going to subscribe to you. If not, they'll watch the dual com, and they'll, you know, watch the video because it'll be on my channel and it'll be, you know, my gameplay, and so they'll be interested. But if you don't actually have what they're looking for as far as videos, they're going to check out your channel, they're going to watch some videos, and if they don't like them, they're not going to subscribe. They're never going to, you know. But if you do make good videos, now you're going to have an easier way to gain a couple of subscribers here and there, you know, a couple hundred maybe.
Right.
If you make good videos. So that's why I want to do this. That's why I want to go out there to the community, get them on my channel, and, you know, let's just help each other, because there's people out there that are making great videos.
Yes.
But it's just hard when you first start off. It is hard to get your audience.
Yeah.
And so you got to start somewhere, and you just got to stick with it. That's what it's all about. It's just sticking with it.
And I agree with that, man. I mean, I've been doing this for on the 14th to be 90 days. You know, and I've been watching you for a long time, Chris. And if anybody would have told me that within the first 90 days I'd be working with Bruce Blitz and Chris Smoove, I would have told them it was crazy. You know, because I ain't got to tell you, you know what you're doing for me here, and I appreciate it. But it's almost like you're the Super Bowl, Chris. And what I mean by that is, you know how when the Super Bowl's on, it's a game, you know, once a year, the biggest game of the year, and anybody that advertises on the Super Bowl, they got to pay millions and millions of dollars for that 30-second slot, you know. And by somebody coming and to your channel and speaking with you on an individual basis, and then you putting their link to that channel, oh my God, that's crazy, you know.
Definitely. So, and I'm doing it for free.
Yeah,
no charge.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. We all do. Now, so as far as the showing your face, only reason I say this again because people ask this all that they want to see you, man. I know at first what you said, it's about your game, but they really want to see you, man.
Definitely. I actually have a lot of stuff recorded, and this is how you know that I have good friends, because the friends that I have in real life, like, we make videos all the time.
Okay.
But, you know, we don't actually put them on YouTube or anything. We just share them with, you know, our friends in college and everything like that. I have some really good stuff, some good skits and all kind of crazy things that, you know, maybe one day I might say, you know, why not put that on the channel?
Right.
So, you know, I don't know. I don't really plan on doing that, but I could.
Mm-hmm.
But really, I don't know. Maybe you never know. Surprises are coming out all over the place. There might be a surprise one day. You never know.
Yeah,